Hey guys, Wes the Mind Detective here, coming at you with another video. So today I'm going to be doing two different videos. One showcasing the ghost town out here. We got a building right there behind the taco, and then we got another cabin right there, the bunch of palm trees right behind it. So this is a pretty interesting ghost town because the springs right behind are able to sustain these huge palm trees. So it's a ghost town situated right next to a palm tree oasis, which is pretty amazing. I've never really seen something quite like this out in the desert. So this is going to be a really cool explore. And then after we check out this ghost town, we're going to be headed up the road, and then we're going to be checking out a few of the very big talc mines in this area. So I camped out here last night with the trusty taco. Here's the road that I came up, and then continuing up pretty much this wash. The road pretty much ends right here, maybe unless you had a side-by-side, or maybe a Suzuki Samurai could fit through here. It's very narrow. Got this pipe sticking out here. But yeah, and then it just kind of continues on, gets narrow and narrower as you keep going up there. But this is pretty much the last cabin up this way. But you can see, like, right here into the bank, you see how much water has rushed through here over the years. There's an old bed frame here, a little bit of wood. I'm sure there might have been some sort of structure right here as well. But yeah, let's check out this cabin really quick. There's a few cabins out here, like 4 or 5 of them. An old cookhouse, and then just a few of the outbuildings. So let's get in here. So yeah, this town was established back in around the 1930s, and was pretty much resided up until around the 1950s, 1960s, when the mining petered out in this area. Yeah, really not too much left, at least in this one. Here's an old porcelain sink. And then there's a view looking outwards towards the huge palm trees. That's really crazy to see out here in the desert like this. And then we'll be headed over, check out that building right behind the truck. But yeah, a lot of these structures are in pretty dilapidated condition. And here's like another nice drive-up spot. You could park your truck. But yeah, I really like the corrugated metal siding on there. That is just so nice. Looks like there probably used to be an old old insulators on that pole, probably a telegraph pole or telephone pole. Oops, let me turn off that alarm. That's when I was supposed to wake up, but oh man, I just seen this sunset, or the sunrise. I just seen the sun coming up and I was like, I gotta get up. It is just so nice out here. Yeah, it's really overgrown here. Decent amount of water. Here's a door. Yeah, looks like this one doesn't have much at all inside. It's just crazy to see. Oh wow, there's looks like some sort of little dugout right here. Look at that. Wasn't sure if I'd need my flashlight or not, but I have to bring it after this. And look at all this grass growing back here. Yeah, I mean the spring's like, we're standing on the spring. Especially being able to sustain these huge palms. Yeah, never mind, that thing ends in about 10 feet. That's cool, little dugout here. Who knows if they store their food back in here, like if this acted as some sort of cellar, like a root cellar or something. But you know, it looks like a mine portal. Oh, that's really cool. Alright, so now we'll be headed over that way, check out the remaining structures. Alright, sun's coming up with a vengeance. Wow. It's freaking beautiful out here. There's a nice overview of those two structures. And then we got yet another one right here. Some sort of tank right here. Maybe a hot water tank. It says oil level right there. Yeah, this one's in even worse condition than the other two. Starting to collapse that way. And then this wall is pretty much gone. Looks like the bathroom right there. Looks like the kitchen area. Looks like the sink has dropped down. Floor caved in here. Looks like that's where the smokestack used to be for the old stove. But yeah, you can tell it used to be a place of residence. That is one decayed structure. Alright, and then continuing over this way, got this random wooden beam sticking out here. I'm sure there's a lot more stuff out here, but just can't tell anymore because it either got overgrown or it's just not there anymore. Some sort of weird hole in the ground here. I'm sure there used to be something right around here. There's lots of evidence of human activity around here. Cool. I'll be heading over to this grouping of trees, and I think there's like at least probably two or three more structures to check out over here. Alright guys, so this is pretty cool. Pretty much as soon as I stopped that last clip, I came across this old bottle and can dump. And these are pretty cool because like you're almost able to like date the site, or like pretty much like approximate like, you know, how old some of these bottles are. Here's a nice bottle base. So looks like this one is, oh, it's upside down. It's an Owens, Illinois glass company. And that number on the right, the 49, that's the date code. So this bottle was manufactured in 1949. And then that number on the left, the 15, that's a plant code. I don't know off the top of my head what the plant code 15 is for Owens, Illinois, but yeah. Pretty cool. So 1949 bottle right there. Let's look at some of these other bottle bases. So this one's at 53, or at least it's got a 5.3 right there on the right side. So yeah, that looks like a lot of like late 40s, early 50s. Looks like an FF in a circle. Don't know, not familiar with that. Like that. Oh, I know what that one is. So that's an HA, a big H over that little A. That's a Hazel Atlas. I'm sure this probably used to be a jar, maybe for like mustard or some sort of jar, I would guess. Hazel Atlas Glass Company. That was another very prominent one back in the 40s and 50s. I got another base right here. So that one's got a 5.1 right there on the right. It's a 51. And then in the middle there's like an M in like a hexagon or something. Huh. Yeah, lots of stuff from the 50s, it seems like. Here's another one here. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, like I said, lots of stuff from the 50s. 1950 right on the dot. 50. And another plant code of 15. Also Owens, Illinois. Yeah, so pretty much like we're able to like date this site to like the 40s and 50s, like just like I said from the research I've done. Ooh, this one says Duraglass. Another Owens, Illinois glass company. So yeah, that one. So the 2 indicates that's like the last number in the year, and then it's got a plant code of 9. So guessing this is 1952, because I believe Duraglass, they started putting that in the 50s on their bottles. So yeah, another 1950s bottle. 52, 51, 50 right on the dot, and a 49. So like bottles pretty much like 3-4 years apart. Yeah, that is super cool. I'm sure we could keep looking through here, finding years on the bottle bases, but yeah, that is just some really cool stuff. Like the fact that you're able to date a site pretty much like exactly to the year, just looking at old bottles, just fascinates me. All right, guys, so we got a couple more structures right here. Got this small little outbuilding. Oh, there's actually something in here. So this looks like the old stove. You can see like the gas lines right here. Whoa, that looks like the top off an old lamp. It's just missing like the fabric. That is pretty cool. Not sure if that's exactly what that is, but I mean, it looks like the top off an old lamp. That's pretty old. Nothing else in here. That's pretty cool. And then this structure right here, this one's actually a stone structure. I'm sure it had, yeah, you could already see the fallen in wooden roof. But yeah, this construction style looks a bit older than some of the other structures. Very nicely built. Stone walls here. This was a big structure too. You can see there's an old fridge right there on the ground. Really not much else. And here's the other room. I'm sure this one functioned as the main cookhouse. They made all the meals. There's a grand overview of this area. There's a little one room and what I believe is the cookhouse here. It's very cool. And continuing on over this way, seems like there used to be something here. But whatever it is, pretty much all collapsed. Oh yeah, and there's yet another, looks like cabin right there, but that thing has completely collapsed. Let's go check that out really quick. Alright, I made it up to this old cabin. Has some green shingles on the roof. This thing is all collapsed, unfortunately. Very cool to see that, you know, you could pretty much envision what it looked like. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it. Freaking beautiful, beautiful day in the desert out here. Holy shit, I couldn't imagine better weather. Just a nice February day. But yeah, there's looks like just one more structure right there in the distance. So that'll probably be the last one. I don't think I see any more around here. And then the main road up to the mines is literally right over here, so after we get done checking this out, we'll go back to the truck and then do a little bit more off-roading. Alright, so here's this last cabin. It's pretty interesting because it looks like there's a few stoves on the side of it. This one looks like it's like almost like a salmon porcelain color. It's just super awesome because like the porcelain is pretty much like all intact. On off knob. Pretty cool that these still turn. And it looks like it says Grayson right there on that knob, so Grayson brand stove right here. And then right next to it we got this white one. And this one's like even better condition. Look at that top right there. That thing is solid. Even that backboard on it, still intact. I just love seeing porcelain stuff. It's just so very interesting to me. Especially out in the desert here like this, it's just like seeing it nice and intact. It's just really, really cool. Definitely do not make stuff like this anymore. Such nice condition. Looks like there's a manufacturer's tab on there. So it says Universal. Looks like you got a bunch of patent dates from 1923. Quite a few 1923s. There's a couple 1924s right here. And then that says Cribbin and Sexton Company, based out of Portland, Chicago, Denver, San Fran, New York, and Pittsburgh. So yeah, I'm betting this this stove probably dates around to, give or take, around the 1930s or so, with those patent dates from the 20s, the mid-20s. Here's this last one right here. This one's like almost a yellow. Still got like the tray in here. That thing opens and closes immaculately. That is so cool. Yeah, you can see right here where the knobs used to be, on off. But the knobs aren't there anymore. Freaking cool. And then let's check out the inside really quick. Doesn't look like there's much in there, but yeah, it's just so cool to see. Such a simple one room building, but it's very humbling. Just love to talk to whoever used to live in here. I'm sure they lived quite a life. Such a beautiful spot. Oh man. Alright, so that's pretty much the end of this video, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Stay tuned for that part 2. I'm gonna be headed over to those mines right now. But also, I just do want to do a quick shout out to my girlfriend, Laura. I love you, baby. And I wish you were here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching.